It's time for the final national park in the series, visiting the Pembrokeshire Coast National Park. My day starts yet again with an early start, this time taking the train out of Birmingham New Street over to Wales. The journey follows the River Severn, Britain's longest river, as it meanders towards its estuary and into the sea. It's a scenic dawn ride throughout. I cross into Wales and cross the River Wye at Chepstow, and soon pass under the Severn bridges before crossing the River Usk at Newport with its view of the city's cathedral and ruined castle. I change at Cardiff Central for the train to Milford Haven. It's another scenic coastal ride, next to the sea and through the Welsh countryside all the way to the end of the line. After a short walk around Milford waterfront, I make my way back to Haverfordwest, with seasonal festive knitting everywhere. The T11 bus takes me past Haverfordwest Castle overlooking the town centre, and proceeds through the Pembrokeshire countryside, past the beach and sea at Newgale, and continuing with views of the national park all the way to St David's. The bus drops me off at the city centre. St David's is the smallest city in the UK, with a population of 1,600. First, I walk the 500 metres from the city centre to the edge of the city, and on past fields for another 10 minutes to the coast. St Non's cliffs are rugged and really scenic, with waves crashing against the sea stacks. They're named after St Non's Spring and Chapel nearby, home of St Non, the mother of St David, the patron saint of Wales. It's a really exceptional place. On to the cathedral. The ruined Bishop's Palace is still really impressive even today, and especially atmospheric across a ford from the cathedral. The cathedral itself is beautifully historic, a whole cathedral for a city the size of a large village. The city was definitely worth the trip. Finally, I buy a postcard and affix my final first-class stamp to send it. Here ends my first-class national parks project. 10 postcards of national parks all across the length and breadth of Great Britain, entirely by public transport. It's taken 2 years to get round to finishing the set, during which I've seen and learned so much about the country in which I live, and thoroughly enjoyed my journeys along the way. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.